Guess where we're going? Oh, you're gonna love it.
Look familiar? This will be our last cutting of the year, which is kind of sad because pretty much all of my subscribers came from silage videos, but you know, we will be getting into harvest in not too long.
Be doing that a lot today because we started a little early, and so the grass, or I forget the technical term, whatever, that stuff, was just a little bit damp when we started, and so I've been having to go a little faster just so it doesn't get like stuck in the rake. But so far we got a breeze. It's gonna be hot today, but so far we got a breeze and it doesn't feel too bad. And yeah, so welcome. We have almost 1,000 subscribers, so that's really cool. Almost 900. So welcome. We just started this basically the beginning of the summer, so we're still pretty new at this and learning as we go, but yeah, it's been fun, and thank you to our subscribers. You guys are the best. You guys are so nice. Just a lot of encouraging words from all of you, so that's really cool, and I do not take that lightly, so I appreciate that a lot. We are going to do one more cutting of silage, and then I don't know, I was told we'd go straight into harvest, but now I'm not so sure that's really going to happen. I think we'll probably have a week in between, but it'll go pretty fast. And so anyway, that'll be picking up, so that'll be really exciting. And then we usually harvest for about 3 months by the time we harvest and do field work and stuff like that. So hopefully we won't have to do any drying, like dry the corn. I'm really hoping and praying not, because my in-laws don't get sleep, and then they're really fun. They're really fun. This year will be a little bit different, obviously, with JJ. He's 1.5 years, so he'll be hard to balance. And Garrett and I had a serious talk last night, like, you're planning on having him in the combine. I just don't think he's gonna sit in the combine very well, so that'll be interesting. And we gotta learn as we go with that one. And we got another one on the way, so it's a tiny little bean about, I don't know, 2 inches, and its arms and legs go, ah! So looking good, and almost through the first trimester, and got a really good heartbeat and everything, so very hopeful with that. And I have no energy at all, so this year will be very interesting, just because like I gotta keep my health up. Unfortunately, as much as we like to tough through things, you're really putting the life of that child at risk too sometimes, just because so much is developing during this time, that you really you don't want to push it and then risk like getting pneumonia. Antibiotics screw things up. It's just, it's kind of scary, and that's that child's livelihood, so gotta be careful with that. And but anyway, that's new and exciting. And so yeah, I will yeah, like this channel, I totally thought we'd be headed in one direction, but now with another kid on the way, it's like, whoa, shoot, whoa, back up, this is gonna be a little different than I planned. So sorry, but not sorry, but I don't know. We'll learn as we go. So that'll be fun, exciting, and I'll try to do some harvest meals, and then we're gonna do more family-oriented stuff. I wanted to do, my whole goal with this channel, okay, this is like my successful failure, okay, because I wanted to do like a mom vlog kind of thing about like farming and stuff, and then I was just I decided, you know what, I just need to live my life and just videotape what I do, and kind of learn as I go, because I'm really new at this. I'm still learning the hoops. And so I just started with a bin cleaning video, and of course my like Meet Rachel, you can kind of see that I was planning on heading in that direction. when I first started, but then that kind of changed. So anyway, and then you guys kept subscribing after you know, chopping silage videos and stuff like that, and we're like, oh well, this is going really well with like farming. And so I just, you know, it's like whatever, I'm still learning, and so we'll just kind of figure it out as we go. And now it's like, I was going to start another channel, but I decided that's kind of a bad idea, because especially with another one on the way, that's just too much for me right now. And so I thought, you know what, farming is really family oriented, and plus there's a lot of bachelors that have to cook their own farm harvest meals too, you know. So we're going to be more family oriented. The farm is pretty family oriented, so I'm pretty excited about this new direction. I don't know of anybody on YouTube that does this, so it'll be new, it'll be exciting, it'll be awesome, and I'm going to videotape them filling a truck. So because I have to go a little faster, I'm pretty much waiting for the chopper, and I will be waiting all day. So we'll probably get a lot of good footage today. But this never gets boring. Couldn't you just watch this all day? Go dump Chief. Spot looks like. I have most of them done here, and then father-in-law is up there finishing that little area. I think we have this one done too. But anyway, that's kind of what this looks like. Our little waterways, and these are pretty small. It's pretty small right here. The outer rows were pretty big and pretty nice, but I just want to give a shout out to my father-in-law. I just feel like he's becoming a big boy. He's growing up. Because when we first started, when I first, you know, got married and started helping, I don't know that I helped the first year, so it's probably only been 4 years. But we do this 3 times a summer. So anyway, long story short, I'll probably tell more another time, but long story short, my father-in-law wanted the person with the rake to, you know, stay behind him at all times, and that was really frustrating for me, because especially these smaller patches where there just isn't as much, you know, silage, it's just, or hay or whatever you want to call it. It's grass. It's all grass, okay? But whatever. Anyway, so he wanted the person to stay behind him, and it's like, that's just so not a good management of your time, especially with little rows like this. And my family does alfalfa fields, and so, you know, for that, like, there's a lot, and so obviously you can't skip over to the next row, or like put 3 rows together, you know, you just can't do that. But with these little ones, it's not as big of a deal. And so I got a little frustrated, and so I just decided, okay, well, and he always has this attitude of like, whatever he is in, that better keep moving, because otherwise you're wasting, like, you know, so much money. And I'm like, okay, you know what, if it's that way with every vehicle you're in, it's that way with every tractor, you know, obviously this one isn't as big of a deal, but you know, it's like, well, it's that way with every tractor. Like, why, you know, why is the tractor I'm driving any different? And so I just decided to keep the rake moving, and I just was like, okay, you know what, this is not a good use of our time, because basically you would just wait behind him all the time. That's pretty much what the rake would do, is just wait all freaking day, and it was so frustrating, and you're not getting anything done. It's not a good use of your time, so on and so forth. So anyway, so I just decided to keep the rake moving, and then it's been a lot better, like each year. Like he finally, like at first he was super mad, you know, super mad, but then it's like he kind of started to see what I was doing, and it's like each year we have baby steps, you know, moving forward. And so then this year we were on that area that he just finished, and he actually just did half of it and then kept moving, and I was like, oh my goodness, I feel like he's growing. I felt like a proud mommy, you know, like I would with JJ, because like we're making progress, you know, he's growing up, he understands the rake has to keep moving too, and it's a better use of all of our time. So I was just so proud of that. But anyway, you know, baby steps with everything. Nobody's perfect, but I just felt like that was a proud moment for us. Yay! Gotta keep moving. Hey, do you remember when girls used to put stickers on themselves when they paid an unreasonable amount of money to go expose themselves to harmful cancer-causing radiation? Now you can do the same thing. Just apply grease to your skin and you will have a wonderful tan mark to show what you looked like before you started tanning. Obviously I'm getting a little too bored now, and it's getting kind of hot. But this is my view, and that is my suggestion for today. Goodbye! I'm Rachel, and I approve this message.